This morning, the search for answers after the shooting death of a man and woman from Clarksdale. A truck driver is out of the hospital after slamming into the side of a fire station. And Made in the USA, a craft show continues in Jackson. But before those stories, Storm Team 12 meteorologist John Mayer is tracking the weather. John, what's the latest?
Well, the rain is on the way, so hopefully that won't be too much of a downer on this spring break week.
Kind of sounds like it's a downer.
Yeah, but if you say it happily, we won't be seeing too much sunshine. Now it's nice out. It's all in the delivery.
I guess that doesn't sound great.
Yeah.
It's like, you stepped on a nail, but you have tetanus. Like that, it doesn't work for everything. I guess it makes it more fun.
Yeah, well, for the deliverer of the bad news, it's more fun.
Yeah,
tetanus,
make you do a double take with your ears.
Yes,
I guess.
yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, John. Seniors are honored at MSU.
Because otherwise, it's going to be rough out there.
Last night, I woke up in bed in a cold sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not because I have a mental issue.
Oh, okay.
Not because I have a mental issue, but because I was so nervous I was going to screw up daylight saving time.
Oh.
Have you ever had a dream like that where you're so late for something and you wake up and you check your cell phone?
When I woke up and checked my cell phone and saw the 1, I thought it was a 7. And I thought, oh my gosh, I missed the show by a full hour.
That would be terrible.
That would be terrible.
You might be fired.
Maybe
I would just... I would have to be at your computer trying to work something out. It probably wouldn't be fun. Maybe it might be fine to watch.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be informative.
No,
that's for
come
sure.
on. You saw yourself.
I don't think so. All right. Thank you very much, John. A fight breaks out among dozens of people at a New York arena. And, well, do you remember that catfish story I did yesterday?
I remember it well.
Maybe if you saw it, we went out to Yazoo County. We were at Simmons Farm Raised Catfish out there. Huge response online. People love catfish.
Who doesn't love catfish?
There's a lot of people who haven't tried it. That's what they were commenting. They said they wanted to try it after seeing it. But I'm telling you, John, it was like 100,000 people saw this story. That's an incredible response.
Now, if 100,000 people went out and bought catfish today, would that farm be able to supply them?
That's if they each eat a pound, yes.
Oh, okay.
In one day.
Okay.
That's how much business they were doing. I just wanted to say something because that was pretty amazing.
That is interesting.
All right. Thank you very much, John. Turning now to news. In Coahoma County, authorities say 2 people are dead after a weekend shooting. Clarksdale police responded to the call early Saturday morning. Officers found a man and woman shot and killed inside of a home on Mississippi Street. Both victims are 55 years old. A family member was the first to find the bodies. The Mississippi Bureau of Investigations is now on that case. No word on what kind of wounds those victims had. The Rankin County Sheriff's Department is asking for your help identifying a person responsible for a hit and run that seriously injured an 18-year-old. Sheriff Brian Bailey says it happened Friday night on East Mountain Creek Road near Florence. Mason Montgomery Thornton is the victim. Authorities say he apparently had a medical emergency and collapsed in the street. Nearby witnesses to that situation tried to warn oncoming traffic to stop. That's when a car ran over Thornton. The car is being described as an older 2-door tan Buick or Lincoln. Witnesses say 2 men were inside. Authorities say they've been told that the tag number ends with the numbers 134. That car was last seen headed to Highway 49 or the Star community. And at last check with UMC, Thornton was listed in fair condition. If you have any information on that crash, please call police. A truck driver is now out of the hospital. He's recovering after crashing into a fire station in Langsford on Thursday. His name, Zachary Jackson. A spokesperson for the Mississippi Highway Patrol says the crash has been ruled accidental. Jackson will not be facing any charges at this point. Crash reconstruction shows the Jackson's truck veered off the road and slammed into the Langford Fire Department. But a reason for that has not yet been reported. No other injuries were caused as a result of that crash. After being away from home for nearly a year, Mississippi soldiers deployed to Kuwait have returned home to their families. That was the start of that ceremony. About 36 uniformed servicemen and women were at the auditorium at Jackson's Old Central High School Saturday morning. One sergeant from Canton reconnected with her 3-year-old daughter, Peyton.
Did you miss me when I was gone?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you happy that I'm back?
Yeah.
This group is known as the HRSC. They were deployed in March in 2014, serving as a senior unit responsible for command and control of personnel of a theater-wide area of operation. And listen to this, even though there's still 9 months until Christmas, an outreach ministry is currently acting as Santa for children in need.
Our message is gratefulness or thankfulness.
The Berean Seventh-day Adventist Church delivered gifts to children at Lakeview Manor Apartments, and they call this ministry Christmas in March. And they are just one of several churches actually involved in that event. And John, if I could toot my own horn for a second, toot my own conch. I don't know if you saw that story earlier with those people blowing into those shells. I got nominated for an AP award, an Associated Press award, for Best Documentary. Can you believe that?
I can't believe it didn't happen sooner.
Well, thank you very much, John. So I'll let you know if we win that one. We'll see. But thank you for watching this morning, and be sure to tune in at 5:30 this evening.